Trick your brain buff. It may sound strange, but standing up straight is not just a posture, it is also a command given to the brain. In an experiment conducted by Harvard social psychologist Amy Cuddy, participants were asked to strike powerful poses for just 2 minutes. The result? Testosterone levels increased, and the stress hormone cortisol decreased, so physical posture affects psychological state without you even noticing. Think about this. When you see someone walking like a lion, you don't think they're shy or timid. Well, your brain does the same thing for you. When your body is upright, it receives signals that everything is okay and your self-confidence is in place. The opposite is also true when you slouch. How you position yourself is how your brain perceives you. Here's a small task for you. Sit up straight right now. Pull your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Observe the difference in your mind in just 30 seconds. Isn't it impressive? Compared to what you'll learn, this is nothing, player. Write in the comments how effective it is so we can convince the skeptics. Small Victories Diary Buff. Are you aware of how much you accomplish in a day? Many people definitely aren't. I just went to work today, you might say. But going to work means, to fulfill your responsibilities, you managed to get out of that cozy bed. Or maybe you completed 5% of that stupid and boring homework. Or instead of an entertaining one, you chose to watch this video to improve yourself. All of these are your achievements. If you don't notice these steps, your brain marks them as unimportant. But when every night you write down just 3 small achievements, your brain begins to recognize them. And when success is recognized, bingo, your self-confidence increases. What does science say? According to positive psychology research, keeping a journal creates a significant increase in self-confidence. In particular, writing down small, completed tasks increases an individual's sense of competence. The second small task on the path to building a new you. Starting today, write this every evening for the next 7 days. 3 things I'm proud of today. It could be smiling at a child in the morning, getting up from the couch to write in your journal tonight, or even writing the first item. Yes, all of these are your achievements. Make sure to note this buff. When you see the combo effect with future buffs, you'll be shocked. Fake it till you become it buff. We all think confidence in people come natural, but this belief is often not true. What we see is usually a very good simulation, and this simulation eventually becomes reality. Research shows that repeatedly simulating a behavior creates neural pathways in the brain associated with that behavior. So acting like a confident person actually helps the brain rewire itself to become a confident person. Here's an example of how you can do this. You see a very attractive girl and want to talk to her, but you don't have the courage to approach her. First, you take a few deep breaths to calm yourself down a bit, straighten your posture, and despite your nervousness, you act as confidently as possible. Go up to her and talk to her. There are 2 possible responses: rejection or acceptance. The good news is that both responses are the good scenario for you. Despite your lack of confidence, you had the courage to go and talk to the girl. Wow! You should definitely add this to your journal. When you want to talk to someone tomorrow, you'll definitely be more confident. The next day, you'll be even more confident. And the following day, even more. The third mini task is this. This week, at a meeting or social gathering, try to act as if you're confident even if you don't feel confident, and see how effective it is. It seems very simple, doesn't it? Just wait until you see the buffs coming in. Internal dialogue buff. I can't do it anyway. I've never been able to do it. I'm definitely going to embarrass myself. Do these voices sound familiar? This internal dialogue is the most powerful virus that destroys self-confidence. But the good news is, every automatic thought can be rewritten. In cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, this is called cognitive restructuring. So first you catch the thought, then you question it, and finally you recode it. Let me give an example. The sentence "I will definitely make a mistake in the presentation" is a catastrophization according to CBT. After catching this sentence, rephrase it as follows. I may make a mistake in my presentation, but it's not certain. And besides, making mistakes is part of being human. Every time you catch yourself blaming yourself, ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. Do I have any evidence? 2. If someone else were in the same situation, would I think the same way about them? 3. How does this thought make me feel? Your task for the 4th buff. Write down every negative sentence you say to yourself for a week. Create an alternative version next to it. Over time, your brain will repeat this new sentence more often. And yes, you should write down that you have completed this task in your Small Victories journal. If you've tried this method before, write about your experience in the comments. If you haven't tried it, read the comments so that people who have succeeded can motivate you. Exposure buff. Self-confidence is built outside your comfort zone. But that doesn't mean throwing yourself off a mountain. The real issue is small exposures. Scientific basis. The gradual exposure method used in the treatment of phobias works by exposing the person to distressing situations in small doses. The same applies to self-confidence. Your tasks are as follows. Go to a store and try on clothes. Ask about sizes. Let the salesperson try to sell you something, and then thank them and leave. Say good morning to a stranger. Make eye contact with a friend for 10 seconds. These may seem small, but each one is a victory sign. Don't forget to write down these successes in your small victories journal. Listen to your body and organize your mind. Buff. Some days you feel drained of energy, other days your mind is foggy, and sometimes no matter what you do, you feel down. On days like these, ask yourself, how many reasons do I have to feel this bad? You usually won't find many reasons. The real causes are sleep deprivation, irregular eating habits, and lack of exercise directly affect self-confidence. Insufficient sleep causes an increase in cortisol. This increase reduces decision-making ability and increases self-doubt. Mini biological reset task: 8 hours of sleep, 10 minutes of brisk walking, 2 liters of water, 20-second cold shower. Stick to these rules for just one day. You will definitely notice the difference in your mind the next morning. Meta-awareness buff. If you allow a thought to control you, you have become its slave. But if you can observe that thought, you are now free of it. In Buddhist teachings, this is called witness consciousness. In modern psychology, it's called metacognition, or thinking about thoughts. Putting this into practice is really very simple. First, observe your thoughts as if you were listening to a radio broadcast. Right now, I feel inadequate. Right now, I'm making a comparison. Right now, my mind is going back to an old mistake. When you do this, you will realize that these are just thoughts, not you. And this awareness will form the core of your self-confidence. Your new task is this. Today, note down your thoughts 3 times for 2 minutes each. Just observe. Don't intervene. Remember, player, as you learn to observe your mind, you will also learn to manage it. Breaking the cycle of failure buff. Most people retreat after a failure. Are successful and confident people super smart individuals who succeed on their first try? Of course not. The only difference is that they have one skill, the discipline to try again. And the good news is that you can acquire this skill with what I'm going to teach you. Think back to when you first tried to ride a bike or started playing your favorite game. Where were you then? And where are you now? You know the answer. This is where self-compassion comes into play. Research shows that individuals with high levels of self-compassion recover much faster after failures. Your task is this. Set a goal to learn a new skill. Note your progress each day in a small victories journal. Remember, even if you've only moved forward by an inch, you're a little closer to your goal and a little more successful than the day before. What's your favorite buff? Write it in the comments. See you in the next game.